Hello, everybody. It's Happy Lion, and this is Dark Souls Prepare to Die edition. So, you might notice we're at the start screen. That's because I made a big error when I was recording before. So, this is for all the people that saw the earlier videos. I didn't realize that when you're not signed into Live, you actually can't save, so I actually lost all progress. So, that's very unfortunate. So, we're going to be starting over. And I'm also going to be cutting out all of the cutscenes, just so you're aware right now. So if you want to see those cutscenes, I recommend going to YouTube, looking them up, and watching them there. Because we're not going to be seeing them here. So we're just going to start into a new game. I'm actually signed into Live now, which is nice. Oh, I keep forgetting I actually need to use the keyboard for this. Alright. So we're going to do the same stuff I had before. For all the people that are watching that haven't seen these videos, I'm just going to be a male pyromancer. Our gift is going to be the Master Key. Physique, I usually do large upper body. Face, doesn't really matter. I usually go with Dragon Scholar. I think I did sweatback and dark brown hair, because that's the hair color I have. Alright, I'm not going to customize it any further, because it doesn't really matter that much. We probably won't be seeing any of the face anyway. So, let's just skip over that cutscene, and skip over this one right here. And we're in the game in the Northern Undead Asylum. Alright, so we're going to pillage this corpse. Not course. And we're going to open up the door with the key we just got. These signs right here are messages. You can look at them. These ones tell you how to play the game. So, for new players, it's useful. Oh, I thought that was going to take you out. Apparently not. You know what? I'll just do this for the souls. Because why not? Leveling up is always nice. And let's come in here. Now I'm curious to see how this comes out. I want to see if there's still slowdowns on the bonfire. That's specifically what I'm curious about. So let's climb up here and light it right now. And we'll find out. Also, a good thing about starting over is I'm now in HD. So, well, 720p. I don't want to start the whole it's not true HD argument, but I just want to see if there's any slowdown. A little bit. Not too bad, though. Alright, so let's jump in here. I'm not going to be taking this guy on because it would just take way too long. And by the guy, I'm talking about the Asylum Demon up there. I will show you, however, how long it would take if I wanted to. So, let's just start off by getting behind him. Doing a weak attack and then a strong attack. Both do 2 damage each. Alright, let's two-hand this and a weak attack, 2 damage. Strong attack, 3 damage. Look at that. So, if I wanted to sit here all day and take him out, I could, but I really don't want to. So we're just going to move on. You can get his hammer that he was attacking us with. Obviously, it won't be that big on us, but you can pick it up if you take him out before you get all your weapons. I'm not going to rest at this bonfire because there's no need to. I have full HP right now. I need to go this way. Let's dodge this arrow. Pick up the shield. And let's equip that. It's not a very good shield. Let's see. So if we look in the middle of the screen at damage reduction, the physical is only 65. Which means it's only going to take away 65% of the physical damage that's being dealt to us. Oh, I had no need to dodge there. My bad. And we're also going to pick up our hand axe. Now, I'm going to be switching away from the hand axe as soon as possible because I am a swords kind of guy, personally. I like great swords, specifically. I am going to try and get a Black Knight sword or a Black Knight Great Sword. I can't remember what it's called. It's the Great Sword, not the Ultra Great Sword, for those of you who know what that means. Here we have a Traverse the White Light sign, or signal. These are going to be pretty common throughout this Let's Play. They'll go away as soon as you go through it, so you don't have to go through it twice. But it either signifies you're entering a new area of the level, or you're about to fight a boss. So if you're not 110% sure what it's going to take you, I'd recommend having full HP before you go through. We're going to talk to Oscar over here.
Oh, you. You're no hollow. Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I are both undead. Hear me out, will you?
Sure thing.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family. Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know. Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask, an undead favorite.
All right.
Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
Goodbye, Oscar. So the Estus flask that he gave us, actually, let's watch him die real fast. Goodbye, Oscar. Oscar of Astora. Okay, so the Estus flask that he just gave us, that's actually our healing item. I'll actually take some damage to show you how it works. Oh, and he missed me. Okay. So basically, we're vulnerable when we're drinking it, like so. Like I almost got hit right there. So you have to be careful on when you time your drinks, because if you get hit, you're going to take the damage. Also, let's open up this door. You only get 5 uses off of a standard Estus flask. Well, off of a standard bonfire, I should say. Once you rest at a bonfire, it's going to revive all of your Estus flask uses, but it's also going to revive all of the enemies. So be wary of that. Actually, I just want to double check something because I'm curious. I don't think we can actually go back in through this way. I think it gets stuck. Blocked by some contraption, yeah. Okay. So, off of a standard bonfire, you get 5 Estus uses. Excuse me. And since we just rested at that bonfire, this guy's gonna be back in waiting for us in full force. So, let's just take him out. And then we'll open up this door. But you can kindle bonfires, and all that does is raises your Estus flask uses by 5. So it's really handy. But I'm not going to be doing a quick run on that. For those of you that know that you can go to Pinwheel right at the start of the game and just get the Rite of Kindling, I'm not going to do that. I just prefer not to. I like to keep it a little bit more difficult for myself. Oh. I always forget when they do that crazy attack there. Alright, did I actually... I can't even remember. I think I got it, right? The Pyromancy Flame? Yeah. Let me just equip that real fast. Right here. And the way this works is I can use Pyromancy with it. So let me just switch over. I'll show you on this Hollow Soldier over here. Was he a swordsman? Yeah. So it takes a little bit of charge up time, but it does a lot of damage. And I'm probably going to use that on the Asylum Demon down here. Quick note though, let's switch back to the hand axe. Once we traverse through this white light, we're going to see that the Asylum Demon is straight down. If you wait up here, he is going to jump up and attack you. So let's jump down and do a plunging attack. I am now going to switch over to Pyromancy. And we're gonna burn you in the butt. Oh no, I kinda hit you in the privates there. Alright, so we're just gonna whittle him down. Oh boy. Let's dodge. And it was fun fighting you, Asylum Demon. It's been real. Alright. So let's move on now that we got the Big Pilgrim's Key. We can now open up this door. We also got a Humanity. I'll talk about that more once we get to Lordran, which we're actually just about to do. Okay, let's switch back to the hand axe. And we're going to take a little detour over here just to grab a soul item. Right here. It's a Soul of a Lost Undead. Those are going to give you souls. So if you take a look in the bottom right corner of the screen, you're going to notice there's a number there, 2,360. If we actually go to Soul of a Lost Undead that we just picked up and use it, it will give us a couple more souls. 200 more to be exact. And we use those souls pretty much as currency. We use it to level up, we use it to buy armor, we use it for a lot of things. There's actually a cutscene coming up, and I'm going to skip it. So if you want to watch it, go to YouTube. Alright, and we're now in Lordran. I'm actually going to talk to this guy over here. Crestfallen warrior, soldier, can't remember exactly.
What do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right? Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church. The other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happened. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
Alright, so he just gave us our mission, essentially. We want to ring both Bells of Awakening. We're going to go to the Undead Church one first, because that's definitely the easier one to take on. And normally you can't even access the second bell at the start of the game. But since I picked the Master Key, I can do that, but I'm not going to right now. I am probably, however, going to skip the depths. So for anyone that knows what that means, and you wanted to see me take it on, I'm probably not going to do it. Maybe I will at the very end. Or if I go into New Game Plus, maybe I'll do it then. But for right now, I'm just going to skip over it. Let's just pick up some of the soul items lying around here. I think there's one back here, right? Yeah. So we got some fire bombs. Those are always helpful in a pinch. And let's come up this way. Let's talk to Petrus real fast, and then we'll grab some more items. Did I go the wrong? I did go the wrong way. Whoops. All right, Petrus. What do you have to say?
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of Tharaland. Have you business with us? If not, I prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
Oh. That's not very nice.
Hello there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance, but I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will. Here, take this, as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you.
Oh, thank you. What else do you have to say?
Oh my, you again. Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you?
Yeah.
Very well. Then first, a covenant with the gods.
Alright, so covenants are kind of like groups that you can join in this game. This one kind of just helps you out. I can't remember exactly what it does. I just know it's good for beginning players to use. I'm just going to join it just because I am going to be playing online in this.
Now let me share my miracles. Only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
Okay, I really just wanted to learn the gesture here, the shrug. But yeah, covenants.
Again, the effectiveness of the teachings depend upon your faith.
Thank you, Petrus. Anyway, I am going to be playing online. So, and I'm going to try and stay in human form as much as possible. I mean, it's kind of difficult in this game. I'm probably going to die quite a bit. I'm not the best. I'm going to say that right now. But I think I'm pretty decent. And I've played through it before, so I know what's coming up. So, hopefully I won't die too much. What else do we have here? Oh, the covenants. So, the Way of the White, I think that's the one I joined. Let me just double check that. Is it in here? Yeah. Right there, Covenant, Way of the White. That one's good for like beginning players. I think It helps you with invasions. Hopefully we'll get some invasions in this Let's Play. I think that'll be kind of fun. And actually, the way you invade is right here. You can use a cracked red-eye orb. Eventually, if you join the Covenant, that is specifically for invading other players, you'll get a full red-eyed orb, or a non-cracked one, just a red-eye orb. And you can use that over and over and over. I am considering grabbing the Zweihander down there. I'm actually, you know what I'm going to do? Let's use these souls. Actually, you know what? I think there's a soul consumable item up here as well. I just have to run around it. Yep. Okay. So yeah, I am going to level up real fast, and then I'm going to go grab the Zweihander, which is a great sword. I'm not going to be able to use it quite yet just because my stats aren't there. So yeah, let's do this real fast. Alright, let's level up. Okay. What do I want to do? I'm going to do 1 in dexterity, 1 in strength, and then 1 in vitality. Okay. So, let's just do a quick overview of what's going on here. Can I actually... Yes, okay. So, vitality. Parameter determining HP. So that just raises your maximum HP. It lets you live a little bit longer. Attunements. Parameter determining number of attunement slots. And that's like your spells. How many spells you can have on you at one time. Endurance is the parameter determining stamina, equipment load, and resistance to bleeding. So that's actually a big one. Stamina is really important in this game, because you use stamina for everything. You use stamina to swing your weapon, you use it to block, you use it to run. So it's important to get that up. Strength is what's required to wield powerful weapons, and it also boosts weapon attacks. So the heavier the weapon, the more strength you need, generally. Also, a side note on strength, you can actually take your current strength, so right now we have 13, and divide that in half, and add that if you're going to hold the weapon in 2 hands. So right now, if we take half of 13, that's probably going to be 6. I'm pretty sure it's not like 7, I don't think it rounds up. So we can add 6 to 13 and get 19. So we can hold a weapon that requires 19 strengths if we're holding it in both hands. Dexterity is required to wield advanced weapons and boost weapon attacks, so like rapiers, those kind of things, you need a lot of dexterity for. And then resistance, boosting defense and resistance to poison. Not huge, I never upgrade that, honestly. Intelligence, this is good for people that want to do like sorcery. And then we have faith, and that's for miracles. The 3... Oh, humanity. We don't need to talk about that. Anyway. So the 3 main like magic groups are pyromancy, faith, and sorcery. And pyromancy is a combination of faith and sorcery, I believe, in this game at least. Yeah, so let's go get that Zweihander before I forget, because I was almost going to march on into the Undead Burg. And I think that's where we're going to end it on this episode, is right after I pick up that Zweihander. Let's see if I can make it out, actually. That should be fun. Because I am a little underleveled to be taking on all these skeletons down here. Let's grab this. Okay, I didn't need that, but it's always nice to have. And there's also a shield right here, I think. No, that's not a shield. I think there's a shield down here somewhere, though. I'm not going to go down that way. That leads to the catacombs. This is what I wanted, though. Alright, let's go grab the binoculars. Oh, I'm stuck. No, I'm not. Whew. I am probably going to die right here, though. Oh, boy! Oh, I might make it. I might even not take any damage. I think that'll be the first time I've never taken damage from these guys. Oh, let's not jinx it. Woo! Oh, he got me! He got me! Oh, well. Alright, so that actually went very well. I'm rather surprised. Don't need to go up there. Let's actually... Did I grab the item right here? I did not. Watch me die right here. The skeleton that's creeping up behind me. Alright. Let's jump back down to the bonfire. Rest up and banish this... Oh, I can't rest up. He's too close. He's too close. I gotta take him out. Come on. Oh, he got me. Ooh. Oh, bad time to Estus. Come on. I probably should just use some pyromancy. Oh yeah, I should definitely use some pyromancy on this guy. Goodbye. Oh no, that didn't even take him out. That did though. Okay, cool. So let's rest at this bonfire. Actually, side note, just as you saw, if there's an enemy too close to the bonfire, you actually can't rest at it. So that's a downside to it. Alright. And actually, I'll go through these right before we end the episode. We have the option to leave, which is just to get up and go back into the Lordran and continue on fighting the Hollows. We have our option to level up, which you already saw. Attune magic. So right now we only have Fireball, but this lets us change our magic if we so choose. I'm probably only going to be using Pyromancy in this Let's Play. We have the Kindle, which I already talked about. That's going to raise our Estus uses at this bonfire. And actually, if you take a look at the Estus at the bottom left hand, you'll see that it's at 10. That's because this bonfire is actually kindled further than any of the other ones. And we also have an option to reverse hollowing. And I'll show you that right now. If you take a look at our character, our happy lion guy right here, he is actually looking pretty bad, huh? So, what we can do... Did I actually grab the Estus? Yes, I did. Okay. Or not the Estus, but the Humanities. Alright. Let's grab a Humanity. Let's use that item. Take a look at the top left. You'll see that that counter just went up 1. That means we have 1 Humanity in storage, essentially. We're going to use that right now to reverse our hollowing. Yes. And what that's going to do is make us look a little bit better. It's also going to kind of put us into online mode, if you want to think of it that way. Right now we can be invaded, and we can also summon other people to help us in the game. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you for tuning into the first one. First of many, hopefully. And, oh, actually I can't. There we go. Alright guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you liked what you saw, please like, comment, and or subscribe. If not, leave me some what's the word I'm looking for here? Leave me some critiques. There we go. On what I could do better. Alright. Hope to see you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.